From the mile-high mountains of Denver, Colorado, to the desert terrain of Santa Fe, New Mexico, we're here to meet Buddy and Ellie. This is We Keep Moving.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, buddy, what's up? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. This is my dog, Ellie.
Hi, Ellie. Looking cool.
I'm going up to my condo. Can you give me a lift?
Sure.
Okay.
Back.
Great. Let's go. Put it in high gear, baby. I live in Santa Fe, New Mexico, in a gay retirement community. Ellie is my fantastic, awesome, super deluxe service dog extraordinaire. Ellie makes up the bed, helps me with the laundry, can close the doors. She sings when I play the spoons, which is my favorite. Or she can just get up next to me and snuggle and make me feel better. She's allowed me to live on my own without assistance. I was brought up in a military family. My dad was in the Army. In 1977, I joined the Women's Army Corps, and I was one of the first female heavy equipment operators. Big equipment, little person, yes. I had some symptoms when I was in the military, which I did not realize were MS related. The numbness and tingling and the eyesight problems. I served 3 years in the military, and then I moved back to Virginia. I went into teaching special ed preschool. My health took a drastic turn in 2002 when I pushed the door to go out of the school, and I just felt like a ton of bricks. And my head hit a concrete pillar right between the running lights. My mom took me to the nursing home. When I realized my name was on the door and I had to be left there, I flopped off the bed and grabbed my arms around her legs, and I would not let go. I cried and I cried and I cried, and then the next morning I got up and I looked in the mirror and I said, well, you are still sick and now you look like crap. That really got you where, buddy? Nowhere. Don't do it again. And I've never done it again. Just because you're given a diagnosis of MS doesn't mean your life stops. For me, my life started at that point. I decided to totally change everything and move and start over when I was 49 because I was getting ready to be 50. So I said, perfect time, I'll move. Before moving to Santa Fe, I lived in a very nice community, but unfortunately everybody's houses had stairs, so I couldn't visit anybody. So I was very isolated. My best friend was the mailman. Saw an ad in the Advocate for Rainbow Vision. I got my house sold, got my new van, whoop, gone. Hey guys, what's shaking? Moving here has felt like flipping a page in a book. I wanted a family of my choice. I got to choose all these brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles and grandmas and grandpas, and so I have a great family here and a great support system, and I love it. If you had to give up your career for MS, there's another career waiting out there for you. I really miss being a school teacher. In September, it is extremely hard for me when I see the little kids with their backpacks, but now I have time to do things that are important to me and things that I really want to do. I know you guys usually have a pillowcase that says property of the U.S. government, right? Do you like sleeping on it? No. I went to the VA hospital. The pillowcases say property of the U.S. government. I hate that. So I made my own pillowcase with dogs on it. All these vets were coming in my room because of a pillowcase, and I thought, well, that's easy enough. I can sew anything. I've since started the Patriotic Pillowcase Project, and I've made over 700 pillowcases that have gone to every single spinal cord unit at every VA hospital in the United States. When I was in the nursing home, the perspective I gained was something that I think everybody should gain before they have something happen to them. Almost everybody I met said, I wish I'd have done this, I wish I'd have gone here, now I can't try this, now I can't do that. Can't is not in my vocabulary because that's a 4-letter word. I started Stroke and Croak List because it was everything I wanted to do before I stroked or croaked. And I started it with simple things like learn how to write a check again, learn to use my walker better. I started with 50, and since then I've banged out over 150. My philosophy is if I always keep 50 on the list, I won't stroke or croak. MS has taken me on more places than I was before I had MS. I was never an athlete. I was like the little scrawny kid that never got picked for a team. My physical therapist dared me to do a fun run in a wheelchair at a rehab hospital, and they gave everybody that finished a little teeny medal, and I was like, oh yeah, I like this. Now the big thing is I want to make the air rifle team for the 2016 Paralympics. I'm also training for the National Disabled Veterans Wheelchair Games in July, and I'll be competing in air rifle and 3 swimming events. The most extreme thing I've had on my stroke and croak list that I've actually done is surfing. I screamed my head off. But I had a blast and I did it, and I was like, oh yeah, mark another one off. On a daily basis, I have to deal with a buttload of meds, capping 4 times a day, making sure that I keep shifting my weight so that I don't get pressure sores on my butt. I just got a new phone that beeps and reminds me of everything that I have to do because of cognition problems. Making sure that I get enough calories because I don't get hungry because of having a feeding tube twice. I don't get those cues to eat like other people do. That's just a new normal for me. I don't even think about it, I just do it. It's like, what, you know, I'm not the pity party type, so that's just my life, so I don't compare it to walkies or other wheelies. That's just Buddy. What I'm doing now to move my life forward is I'm never in reverse, girl. I'm always forward. People can't keep up with me.
We're coming around the bend. Keep those votes firing. This is Jason Da Silva signing off.